Tonight on Tabitha Takes Over. T. Sorge and Tanya Raskin have been a couple for 14 years. And 3 years ago, they decided to open Barkingham Palace, a doggy daycare and grooming business.
I can make it look really cute.
Yeah. I'm about $50,000 in debt.
I still have about $70,000 to go.
T and Tanya are failing miserably. And now this place is going to the dogs.
Honey, can you call this lady with the Brussels?
The card's up front, Jason.
It's very difficult working with my wife. Tanya's very direct. If you've upset her, you'll know you've upset her right there and then.
I've never seen you support me.
You're insane. I don't know what to
I'm
tell
not
you.
insane.
Tanya can be very erratic and irrational.
We can't keep running our business this way.
I'm sorry.
I don't think they understand that this is my life. My whole life.
Barkingham Palace is The shop was a frickin' disaster.
We can't continue like this. Can't do it. We gotta figure this out.
Please, please help us.
I'm Tabitha. I'm tough, I'm talented, I'm taking over.
Barkingham Palace, may I help you?
T, this is Tabitha. I would like you to get Tanya, get your keys, and come outside and meet me.
Okay.
You asked my help?
Thank you.
Why are you hugging me?
I don't hug.
I just got here. Why are you thanking me?
Because we need your help.
I've had cameras in Barkingham Palace all day, and now I'm going to show the owners what I've seen. How did you come to own a doggy daycare and grooming business?
Well, it was just our commonality in the dog rescue.
Yeah, we just going to the shelters, seeing how many dogs were in need. We were like, hey, you know, we can take one and find it a home, then take another one and find it a home.
And then it was just thinking of what would finance the
rescue. Because you don't make money doing rescue.
But did you really know anything about running a grooming business
No.
and a daycare facility?
The grooming we knew nothing about.
So what do you really think is wrong with the business?
We need help with the employees.
Nick, one of our groomers, has a very lackadaisical approach to her job.
And we were always told, when we open this business, that groomers are a very persnickety bunch. If you find one that has a good temperament with the animals, keep them.
It's impossible
And-
to find a good groomer.
Is Nick your only groomer?
No.
No, we have another,
Okay.
Brenda.
Tell me about Brenda.
She almost quit.
Brenda almost
Brenda
quit.
almost quit.
Why do you think that is?
Nick and Brenda think I'm a bitch
And why do they think you're a bitch?
because I'm direct.
What kind of things do you tell them?
I tell them things they don't want to hear, and people have left because of that.
What about you, T? Do you ever lose your cool?
I haven't yelled at the employees at all.
Nearly sounds like good cop, bad cop.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
good backup.
So tell me about your relationship. Are you married?
We are.
When you first met, what were your jobs?
I was a property manager, and you were
I was
personal
personal training and a photographer.
Okay.
This business doesn't make money, so I train every day.
Wow.
We haven't taken a paycheck in the whole time we've had the business.
So in 3.5 years, you
Yeah.
haven't taken a paycheck?
No, we've been paying
That
our
doesn't
landlord
sound
and
good at
paying the
all.
employees.
T is training on the side because we have to eat, so she's not there all the time. We need food.
How much debt do you have?
I have about $70,000. I put
That's
it
a lot.
all on credit cards.
I'm additionally 40 or 50.
Wow. It's a lot of money.
It really has pulled us to like the breaking point.
It doesn't seem like either of you are on the same page in management techniques,
Completely different.
and that is an issue. Well, let's have a look what did actually happen in your business today.
If I leave him up here, can I go see the facilities?
People aren't allowed to walk around here, so if you want to just come over here.
Do you separate small dogs and big dogs?
We are 25 pounds and under. Diva has been here for 3 years, and there is always somebody in the pit with the pups.
Okay. I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah, do.
That lady wanted to take a tour of the facility today. If I'm going to drop my dog off, I want to see. You also did tell her that someone would be on the floor at all times, and the dogs always had someone there. I saw the
Except that
floor
somebody
left.
goes to the bathroom.
I come front to answer, you know.
Yeah,
bring
but I
back
have to
somebody.
tell you, Tanya, I saw the floor unattended all day.
Okay, for how many minutes?
For a long time. Take a look at this.
No. Apple ate it.
Ate it. The boxes that I saw that you have, the wee-wee pads, the dogs are supposed to go in there and pee.
Yes.
And do they go in there and pee?
No, not right now.
I don't quite understand. Is the plan to like avoid walking the dog?
Yes. It's to
We don't
avoid
walk-
smell, dirtiness,
And other dogs.
and other dog marking as well, which means that they go around tack, 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 tack,
And
tack.
that makes everybody else tack, 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 tack.
Everything in Barkingham Palace has a royal coating of pee. I have never seen anything so revolting. I would never leave my dog here. You look horrified.
I am.
All right, well, watch this. So, who is that?
Jason.
That we have come in and help on the main dog daycare area.
He wouldn't even wipe it up, just stepped on it. And then he was tracking it all over the floor, and he didn't use any cleaner.
Well,
It smells really bad in here. You know, it's not a hard job.
And I'm like, are you serious? You guys can't even help me pick up a towel? Do you really just not care that much? And they really don't care that much.
You were in your office doing your hair and doing your makeup.
I took a break and I fixed my hair and my makeup and ate my granola.
You were not paying attention to what the dogs were actually doing on the floor.
From what I could see,
But you couldn't see because you had your face stuck in a mirror.
I can't stare at my employees 24/7. I needed to be able to sit down and eat granola and take a break.
Yeah, but you need to have someone there all the time. Take a look at this.
I feel like I'm the employee.
How do you think your employees feel about your tone?
I didn't say that to him, I said it to myself.
Your employees are right there. I mean, it's not like the place is huge.
I don't know what they think.
Okay. Let's take a look at this.
Hi. Hello.
Patty, stop. Patty, back up. Back up.
Lily.
Stop.
Why a water bottle to discipline the dogs?
Not harmful.
not harmful. It stops them from doing whatever they're doing.
You can spray it on
Wherever.
anywhere.
Try not to squirt them in the eyeball, but you know.
Don't aim for the eyeball, but you might
does
hit
happen,
an
of
you might
course.
hit an eyeball.
Sounds painful. Let's take a look at this.
We called this mama?
We're trying to find the number.
We don't have this mama's number.
We're trying to locate the posted. It was a big mess up.
Oh, this is typical.
Honey, it's not like that. It's the first time we've taken a dog without any information.
This is typical Barkingham Palace bull. You guys, we can't do this anymore. Killing me here.
Do we have a last name? Don't get upset, honey. It'll be fine. Eventually, she's gonna call and ask if her dog's ready, and we'll tell her it's ready.
You're obviously frustrated with your employees, and that's making you speak in a certain way.
Wow. That's interesting.
Don't take the tone with me because I won't stand for it. I don't do passive aggressive. I do aggressive aggressive. That's how I work. And you know what? I've seen enough. Give me your keys. I'm taking over. Hello, everyone. Come on out. You can all stop hiding back there.
Tabitha ain't around. Tabitha is gonna kick Tanya's ass.
I'm Tabitha, and I'm taking over. I have closed this business for the next week. And in that week, everything is going to change because you're going to play by my rules. And at the end of the week, some of you may still be working here and some of you may not. I sent some clients in today and I'm going to bring them back right now.
I am pissed off the way my staff is, the way my staff works, the way Barkingham Palace is run. But I don't know what to do about it.
Let me start with Beth. You came in today to get a grooming.
Well, I would have liked to see the tail
more defined.
When I checked you out, I did mention that she was stressing out, so we only got so far with her.
She's probably like one of the calmest dogs ever. So I was really surprised to hear that.
I have to say, she
by the
looks very
blaring.
mellow right now.
She's so mellow.
It's interesting that all the dogs were so stressed out. Do you think that's a function of the environment in here?
They pick up on the stress from us too.
They do.
Yeah. Jennifer, you actually had a concern about a dog in here that you felt was larger.
You know, she explained that the dog had been here for years, so I think the answer was very just, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, when it didn't
Actually, what I said, it
reassure
was 24 pounds, which our limit is 25.
me. Yeah, but you said you knew the dog, and that's...
No, I said the dog was 24 pounds.
But you're arguing with the client,
I know.
right? You're arguing
it's really
with...
hard to stand here and not.
You know what? If I'm in business and I
Okay.
want the client to come in, it's actually really easy to stand there and be quiet.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
What the is going on in here? Tanya is a passive-aggressive cuckoo bird. Would you come back?
I absolutely would not leave him here.
Ladies, do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Coming up.
She lets her mood affect how she treats people.
You particularly, not people, honey.
I appreciate you ladies coming back in and being honest. You ladies can leave, thank you.
Thanks.
Right now, I would like the two of you to give me a tour of this place. So this is wow, you're exhausting. I understand that you deal with dogs in here, but you want it to look inviting.
Yes.
You don't want carpet to look gross and disgusting because that tells me
Yes.
that behind me is gross and disgusting. So the place is called Barkingham Palace, and obviously you have a palace theme. It certainly smells like the Middle Ages in here. Again, you have like 10 to 15 dogs.
Yeah.
And there's only 4 dog beds in here.
And the chairs and the couches.
And the chairs and
Chairs,
the couches.
couches.
But it's filled with pee, and again, it smells. They're dogs. They run around, they pee, they poop. I get that. But I can also see the difference between a place that cleans up straight away and takes care of it, and somewhere that just has a whole bunch of dogs that are running around. Even though it's a doggy daycare, you want it to be really clean and inviting so owners will trust you when they leave their dog. Ugh, look. But the dogs at Barkingham Palace definitely aren't getting the royal treatment. I really feel like this place needs a lot of help, and it's not just the decor. And tomorrow, staff, I would like to hear your point of view, and I don't do late. T and Tanya definitely aren't on the same page, so I wanted to sit down with the staff and get their point of view. Tell me what you guys think about the cleanliness of this place.
We do the best we can, but a lot of the setup doesn't allow for being as clean as we should, like this furniture,
So you're sitting on the PP couch.
among other things.
Do you think this place is giving high quality customer service?
We're expected to groom and answer phones at the same time, and sometimes like run to the front and like talk to customers
Tanya will be in her office.
with her
I
nails.
saw Tanya yesterday taking an extraordinary amount of time doing her makeup. Is she ever like pitching in and doing the things that need to be done?
Not often.
The minute T walked in the door, she saw that you guys were really busy, you had a lot of dogs back there, and she jumped right in.
That's what T does. She's not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Tanya is a princess. She just wants to sit in the break room and do her nails and pluck her eyebrows. It drives me crazy, and I'm sick of it.
Tanya's a little aggressive with that water bottle. What do you
Yeah.
guys think of that water bottle?
I don't like it. Behaviorally, that's a correction. Some of the dogs start hating water because they're being corrected with it.
It does affect them when they get bathed because they act really bad in the tub, and it's just stressful.
That's a great point. Have you guys ever actually confronted T and Tanya about some of the issues that we're talking about?
Not really.
You know, I have to tell you, I can feel the tension in here. Honestly, you look so scared and so miserable. Why are you scared of them?
Well, Tanya loses her temper and she'll fire a person. I mean, I could lose my job.
I don't want anyone to lose their job. I actually want to make your jobs better and make it a better work environment for you. So I want you to write anonymous questions. and I will have T and Tanya sit and write some questions for you guys as well. After talking with the staff, I realised I needed to start the flow of communication between them and the owners. Tanya, why is it okay for you to approach people the way you do, stressed and angry? How is that conducive to the Zen environment we try to create?
It's absolutely not okay. And I've apologized for that. And I've explained that sometimes it gets very stressful for me. Nick and I, we've had our issues in the past where she's been disrespectful to me, but Nick loves me. I know she loves me.
So, T, why don't you ever confront Tanya when she has bad behaviour and mood swings?
I don't think it's appropriate.
But it's clear from some of the questions that your staff don't feel like you guys are on the same page. And that's confusing for them.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, we have two completely different styles of running things.
That's an issue because you should have a standard and consistency for everyone, for you guys and also for your staff, so that there is a system. Here's one that is for the staff. How can we motivate the staff to want to do a better job for us?
Maybe if we were valued a little bit more.
How were you treated to make you feel not valued?
Tanya punishes us in like passive-aggressive kind of ways. Like she'll totally give us the silent treatment, slam doors around. She'll just flat out ignore us. I mean, she lets her mood affect like how she treats people, so.
You particularly, not people, honey.
So what, Nick's feelings don't matter? It doesn't matter?
They absolutely matter. They absolutely matter. And I've been working on her self-esteem and her self-confidence with her.
Hang on, time out. Because when I hear you say it in that way, it honestly sounds so frigging passive-aggressive. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Clearly, Tanya is off her rocker. She's a manipulative cow, and this business is jacked.
My directness with people sometimes comes off as crass.
Wow, really? You can't be a roller coaster. You behaving this way, that's not going to motivate a staff or set the example. What I want to do now is take you someplace that can model for you consistency and standards so that you guys can get a better perspective on what's broken in here and see how someone else does it and how someone else does it successfully. Let's get out of here. Clearly, T and Tanya don't know how to run their business. So I'm going to give them the wake-up call that they need. I have brought you here to LA Dog Works, which is a full-service dog facility, and I wanted you guys to see how Andrew runs his business. For the groomers and grooming assistant, Jason, we're going to actually have one of Andrew's senior groomers assess your skills. Okay?
Yes. I don't think that the groomers are gonna do a good job. I mean, sometimes when a dog should be done in an hour and a half, Nick can take 3 hours to do it.
Casey, I am excited to hear your feedback.
Great.
So I'll leave you guys to get to work, and Andrew will continue the tour.
Great.
My worst fear was that Tabitha was gonna walk in and say, "What the f are you doing grooming? You are a joke."
The centerpiece of LA Dog Works is a 2,500 square foot indoor dog park. Throughout the day, as dogs pee, we have an organic enzyme solution which we topically treat that urine, which helps eat bacteria and control odors. So it's health and safety, and that's why my staff has to be very diligent watching for dogs peeing and pooping.
Going to LA Dog Works was like walking into a well-oiled machine. There wasn't a squeaky wheel. It was an incredible experience. That's my dream for here.
Coming up.
Can you imagine trying to train all the dogs in there to pee in one place?
Yes. You know, we don't sell clothes, we don't sell groceries sitting on a shelf. We're selling live animal care. We want the best possible customer service.
And do you model that service for your staff?
Yes. I am here every single day. When I walk in, I hold my breath. When I get into the park, I go, we're only as good as we smell.
It's that it's cleaned up immediately. Immediately.
Little dogs are far more, we found, chronic markers than the larger dogs. Sometimes we have a handful of male dogs.
And we know who they
will
are.
mark, which creates a complete cycle of mark with everybody else because now this dog's marked.
Start to train them and walk them right over to that.
Can you imagine trying to train all the dogs in there to pee in one place?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Let me ask you, Andrew, how you feel about water bottles as disciplining in the pen.
I think it's unnecessary. There's nothing better than to teach a dog its name and the behavior that you're requesting. That is more effective than water.
So your staff doesn't walk around with water bottles?
Never.
Right. Okay, I need to clarify that for just a moment. I will use the squirt bottle to deter the dogs.
There's other ways. Use your voice, use your body. It's a punishment. It becomes a constant negative reinforcement.
Generally, I won't even squirt the bottle. I'll simply go like that because they've learned already what that means.
So, okay, you do have time to teach dogs.
I said the potty.
No, it's the same thing.
Okay, I don't want to argue about this with you.
Here's my big question. Are you doing anything wrong in your business or is everything great?
No, Tabitha, I'm simply explaining that situation right there. I questioned a lot of what the owner was saying at LA Dog Works because I don't believe that my philosophy is wrong.
I think we should go and see how your groomers have done today.
Brenda is going to probably be a little bit more accurate in the cut.
Okay.
But Nick is not going to be able to finish.
What you're expecting from your staff is kind of low standards.
Yes.
Yes.
It really is. Yeah, wow.
But they said yes so quickly, together.
Would you keep someone around and that you had that lower expectation of them?
No.
Let's go see
Yeah,
the
okay.
groomers. It's no wonder the groomers are frustrated. Neither T nor Tanya have any grooming experience, yet they have a lot of trouble trusting their staff. So I wanted them to get some feedback from Andrew's senior groomer. So how did Brenda do?
She handled the dog very well because he was a little squirmer and he was
I
talkative.
noticed.
Yeah. As far as the haircut, Brenda did very good.
How did Brenda do in the time?
She did very good.
It was within an hour and a half?
Absolutely.
Okay. Tell me about Nick's skills.
I was very nervous because T and Tanya think that I'm always a up.
She did a really good job with the haircut. As far as like blending, I'm very impressed with the way that she blended the skirt within the legs. Very impressive.
Nick did a good groom.
She did very good.
It's good.
Very
Did
good.
Nick finish in an hour and a half?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm impressed. Overall, are they good groomers?
They are good groomers. They definitely have the skills.
Congratulations, ladies. I love that.
What was eye-opening for me was that they can do it, and it's a factor of how they're feeling at the shop that's preventing them from doing it. So that gave me hope.
Do you feel good about the work that you did?
Yes.
What do you think about the work that your groomers did?
I feel so good that you two are so good. And we can expect it.
Right.
And
that's what we're going to need.
Makes me feel so good.
Andrew, thank you. Thank you for
pleasure.
having us. It was a pleasure. Clearly, the staff don't feel valued or appreciated. So I decided to sit down with T and Tanya separately to try and get through to them. Your staff are craving a leader that comes out of her office, and if something isn't being done because people are busy, you roll up your sleeves and you pitch in and you help.
I'm here as a boss on a supervisory level.
So what does that mean, that you're here as a boss and you get to sit on your ass?
No, in fact, I'm usually doing more than they are doing, but the staff isn't gonna say, gosh, my boss works more than I do.
Yes, they are actually.
No, they're not.
Actually, they did say it about T. And you know what? My staff say it about me.
Okay, I am not sitting there doing my nails and eating yogurt.
Everyone says it, which means that it is the reality.
Okay, perception is reality.
It just seems like I'm a horrible boss and the business is ruined.
I'm just very direct, and so people have a hard time with that.
You know, whether you like it or not, you're gonna have to change it.
Okay, I can do that.
Because if you don't change, the castle will close.
I can do that. I can change it. I have no problem with that.
So far, you've had a problem with it. And frankly, you do need to examine yourself. Tanya is a mess. T seems to be the more level-headed person in the relationship, so I wanted to see if she realised that Tanya was one of the biggest problems in their business. Normally, I would sit down with both owners. I knew that wasn't going to work because I can't get through to Tanya, and I don't want you to have to spend all your time defending her.
Right. You have to have two willing people.
Yeah, you do. But that is part of the problem of running a business with your spouse.
Yes. It's very difficult because you go home to each other with the pressure of this and the finances. I battle all the time. I battle with how we approach things.
I think a lot of people get frustrated with her.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do you?
Yes, of course. And do bring things to her attention. And what she does with it, she does with it. I won't do it here. It's not the place to do it. I won't do it in front of the staff. That's definitely not the place to do it.
I agree with you. You don't want to have those conversations in front of your staff, especially if it starts to spill over into personal.
Sure.
But your staff don't see, A, a change in her behaviour, or B, you saying, no, this, you know what, Tanya, this is wrong. On this, you're wrong.
I'm really needing a middle for the two of us.
Do you think Tanya's willing to meet you in the middle?
I know she's capable of change. I've seen her do it.
The way I see it, she really is the biggest problem in here. And I think you know that. The problem is, if she doesn't change, nothing in here can change. This business, it's only 3.5 years old.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and you really do have a chance to save it. And you really do have a chance to change the way you run it.
No, I'm willing. And
I know you are.
I know she's willing.
Well, I'm going to find out. Clearly, T and Tanya have issues in their management styles and their personalities. So I'm hoping the renovation will inspire them to be better leaders. The first thing that we need to do is get rid of the pee smell in here. Agreed?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And I thought we'd do something that maybe would get out some frustration, because I'm sure you've had a little this week. Little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah? Do you want to hit something?
T would wax
I would
something.
wax something.
T wants to wax something. T likes to wax things. And I have a little affinity for sledgehammers. I thought we'd start off with this couch. It's got pee all over it. It's got to go. I'm moving though.
We should probably
be
all
careful.
have goggles on.
Ready?
Go!
Wow.
What needs to change is the way that we're running the place. That's the bottom line. And we all have to let go of the past.
Oh.
I'm excited for this business to become what I know it can.
Now it can go outside. Everyone grab something and get it out.
This one's light.
I think T really enjoyed beating the shit out of that sofa.
Oh, that bed reeks so bad.
And it was good to see the entire staff come together as a team. Let's get rid of the water bottles.
I want to break all of this stuff.
All right.
Good riddance.
So, is everyone ready to come back on reopening day and make this place a great experience for dogs and humans alike?
Definitely.
T and Tanya, what I expect from you when we come back on reopening day is for you guys to be on the same page as managers and for you to both lead by example. Coming up.
Felt like being baited for a fight.
So you're just mad at me in general?
Don't dismiss her like that. I will not stand for it. Good morning. How are you ladies?
Great.
I'm feeling fabulous.
Yeah? All right, come on. Come on in.
Oh my goodness.
Come on in.
That looks way better. It smells better too.
On your front desk, you have a brand new booking system.
This is outstanding.
Are you ready to go through the
Yes.
gate?
Yes.
You have a new play area and brand new doggy beds fit for a king. You have professional puppy grass. It's really easy to clean. You can take it out and hose it down each night. And there's another set back here so that they can pee as well. And you'll notice that all around, there are no water bottles. It's all disinfected to clean up the pee or the poop It will be giving them commands so that they don't get sprayed.
Barkingham Palace looks absolutely breathtaking. It looks brighter, it looks cleaner. It just made it really come alive.
In here, it looks much brighter. So when you're working on the animals, you can actually see what you're doing. It makes the space look bigger. It's all been cleaned up. You have new brushes and muzzles and new tools.
The piss yellow is gone. The renovations Tabitha made are a huge improvement.
Today's a big day. I think it's going to be a good day. And I expect everyone to do their best. There has to be a monitor on the floor all the time. And every time a dog pees or poops, it has to be sanitized and cleaned up. And for you, T and Tanya, it's really about having one unified voice so that your staff aren't confused.
I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see where it can go. We can do this. Like, yes, we have two different styles, but yes, we can bring them together. We can compromise.
Tanya, I want you to be direct in the right way, you know, not being passive-aggressive.
Okay. I'm going to make a greater effort to manage Barkingham Palace, and hopefully my staff will reciprocate.
Oh, how fun!
Is that cool?
Good morning.
Hi, how are you? How cutie, you.
This is new.
Hi.
Did you want them a little shorter than normal, or are we gonna go with our usual?
Whatever you think. We trust you guys.
Well, have you seen Tanya in her office?
Not yet.
Me either.
No eyebrow wax jobs going on back there.
Do you think it will last?
Nah, old habits die hard.
Okay, Sammy, ready for daycare?
So Jay, when they get groomed, make sure you write it. My mindset is definitely out with the old and in with the new, for sure, 100%. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Have a great day.
Bye, thank you.
I know. I paid great attention to myself today as a leader, and I think I did really well. But Newton, the Mohawk dog, the hair looked bad. I wasn't 100% happy with that.
Good morning.
Oh, really? I just wanted to come and see how the day was going and how you're feeling.
Oh, the day is busy, busy, busy. I'm feeling absolutely fabulous.
Good. How do you feel about your groomers?
No, I was a little dissatisfied with Nick today. I think that the Mohawk on Newton, it was just, there were some very distinct hairs sticking way out, and I just felt that maybe she could have brought those hairs a little bit further down, so.
You know, for me, this is the kind of thing that shouldn't be left to fester.
Correct.
Because it just snowballs and gets worse and worse. So I think you and I should talk to Nick. Yeah? Tanya isn't a groomer. She really shouldn't be critiquing the groomer's work unless there's a complaint from a customer. Tanya, what I want you to do is explain to Nick exactly what your issue is and how you feel so that she knows.
Okay. Well, when I look at Newton and I see the one straggly piece, it just looks really odd and quirky to me. Do you think kind of agreed at all?
There's always a possibility that I didn't see it, but he looked perfect, I thought.
Okay, well, in that case, I could be wrong.
Oh, you just ruffled up the hair when you were loving on her.
For some reason, there seems like a break of communication.
I don't feel like you believe a word coming out of anybody's mouth, Nick.
Have I done more wrong?
I don't even recognize you right now. Like, what's going on?
I don't
But
understand.
I have to say, I don't understand why you would say that to Nick.
I'm saying that right now, I don't feel like she believes me.
Please don't accuse me.
Okay, so you're just mad at me in general.
Don't
angry.
do that. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
dismiss her like that. I will not stand for it, and I won't stand for it.
Dismiss who in general?
Dismiss Nick like that.
That
don't.
wasn't a dismission.
A dismissal, I said.
Sorry. That wasn't a dismissal.
Felt like being baited for a fight.
I feel like you are too, and I don't want to bait you for a fight.
I just think that was probably one of the most real engages that we've had, and therefore it looks different.
That was the most real engage that you've had. Is that accurate?
No.
Okay. That's fine.
Tanya, what I hear is an employee standing in front of you that is so confused. You know, what you need to do as a boss is make your staff feel okay to come and have open communication.
Okay, I feel like I would love for you to be able to come to me and talk to me about anything. I'm not gonna bite.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Tabitha put a beam of light right on my character defects, the big old flashlight. I just want to cry.
Well, how do you think Tanya did today?
I think that she has been, the things that aren't working with other people, she's willing to look at that. She's willing to change those things.
Well, she just messed up with Nick.
I know that there's a disconnect because she comes from such a heartfelt place. It just doesn't get translated for some reason.
Well, it doesn't translate.
I mean, Tanya is really good when she makes up her mind to do something. She'll change it. Will she be 100% perfect? No, nobody can.
T is delusional. If she thinks Tanya is capable of change, because I'm certainly not seeing it.
We will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Yeah, the pee girl.
The staff really stepped up and did their jobs well.
Did you want me to fill those up?
Yeah, would you?
Jason was really attentive to picking up the poop and the pee, and he monitored the floor all day. And the groomers stayed on schedule.
I think Valentine looks terrific.
Yeah.
You did Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
It looks awesome.
Thanks.
I heard Tanya give you a compliment.
She did. It's a very nice change. It makes for more of a positive atmosphere. You guys enjoy your afternoon?
Bye. Thank you for your help.
You're very
Really
welcome.
good.
T and Tanya come into the office with me for my fun recommendations while everyone finishes up.
Sure.
Okay. You guys actually have groomers that care and who are good at their jobs, but you haven't promoted loyalty and appreciation, and that's a two-way street.
Yeah, of course.
So that's my recommendation. Then your staff have a clear view of what those expectations are, and they know what the consequences are if they don't follow through.
Getting on the same page with everything has been, you know, a bit of work, but that's just going to be a part of the process.
To T's point, Tanya, how do you think your management style has changed?
I think that I will respond to things directly. However, I will allow that person, you know, to give me feedback. And I will also incorporate T's opinion and feelings within that. And then, you know, we'll talk about it. But I want her point of view now.
T, now your point of view is welcome. How does that feel?
It is a partnership. It's like there's two people running the same business, so we have to communicate to one another.
Tanya, today you decided to check Nick's work yourself.
There was a little bit of resistance toward me today, so that was disappointing. She just gave me an attitude.
Do you see that, T? Did you see that today? Coming up.
The whole experience that we had the week you were here was really, really difficult for everybody.
Has Tanya changed?
I think she's become a better actress.
Tabitha's great. I like her.
I like her too.
Yeah.
I want her to stay here. Can we trade Tabitha for
Tanya?
For Tanya?
Yeah, man.
Tabitha and Tanya can go to
Totally.
wherever. Fly her away somewhere far.
I really wish we could clone Tabitha and shrink her down so she could just live on Tanya's shoulder and whip her ass into shape. Tabitha gets it. Tanya just doesn't.
How do you guys think the day went?
It felt good. It felt pretty positive.
You were on top of it, so really good job.
Thank you.
Someone should always be on the floor to make sure that the dogs are always taken care of. I pointed out to T and Tanya that they have groomers that really care and are good at their jobs. And Tanya, why don't you talk about how you're going to change your management style?
I'm going to be helping a lot more out here. I'm going to be open and available for you guys to talk to. It doesn't matter what it is.
And I have asked Tanya to make a commitment to me that that's really going to last.
Is Tanya just doing that because Tabitha says she needs to not be such a jerk? I still question it.
There's no longer going to be like T's way and Tanya's way. It's just going to be one way. You know, I want this to be a working team.
The only thing I have left is to give you back your keys.
Thank you.
All right, and you never know, I might be back. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The groomers tried to put out their best work today, and T was actually present in the business. But I'm still not sure about Tanya. I don't know if she can keep it up. And if she doesn't, Barkingham Palace will not succeed. But we'll see.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, everyone. Oh, come on. What's going on? How is everything?
Same old, same old. It kind of went back to the way things were. Like Tanya being passive-aggressive, turning everything into a fight. Day to day, it's such a roller coaster.
If Tanya wasn't here, everybody would be happy. Oh my God, it would be so much better. You know, until I find something else.
You need the job.
Yeah.
I get that. You guys seem really demoralized. I'm sorry. Looks nice and clean in here.
It is nice and clean.
And it smells good.
Yes.
So what's going on? How is everything?
There's been so much change, and I learned a lot from it. I just don't know if they did. So, the whole experience that we had the week you were here was really, really difficult for everybody. It hit them hard. And they resented me a lot.
That's from behavior and how they felt, the things that they'd been spoken to. And if you don't change the way you manage this place and speak to people, you are not going to have a business.
I didn't expect her to come in here and go, Tanya, oh my goodness, you've made such changes. It certainly would have felt nice.
My hope was that I would come back and there would be such a transformation.
It's hard. It was just that we were coming from such different places.
It was about how Tanya treated the employees.
She's an intense person. She's going to be always an intense person.
I don't normally make new recommendations when I come back to visit, but I'm going to. I recommend that you get a manager so Tanya isn't here every day. It would improve your business and you would have happy staff.
No, I agree with you. Tanya is a work in progress, like we all are. There's certain things she won't bend on.
Tanya is still acting passive-aggressively. T is still defending her. The staff are demoralised, and I'm afraid if they don't make some serious changes, this business is going to the dogs. Next time on Tabitha Takes Over.
Tim is a hippie trying to be a businessman.
What the hell are you wearing? I get the vintage idea, but this is just broken and manky.
Can you get the dog out of the salon? Brian is not respected as a manager.
Nobody likes me. I don't really like anyone I work with.
Stop gossiping, and that includes about me.
I cannot work with him.
You get whatever you want, Jacqueline.
I'm just over it.
Then quit.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do your color right here in the lobby.
This community may have a little dysfunction, Tim. For more information and footage, go to bravotv.com.